Okay, so today, the big talk is about Stefon Diggs getting traded to the Texans. And so, like, I love football. I've been watching football since, like, really, like, every paying attention every week to the season. Um, since 87, 88, real, been paying attention to it. So anyway, uh, Diggs got traded, and so I'm watching, Shannon Sharpe and Ocho Cinco talk about it, and like, I love receivers. Like, they just got running off a list of receivers that was great, and then they just ran their mouth too much, and then they just got sent away. And Shannon Sharp, he trying to school them, but Ocho Cinco is in that bunch. He could have been a Super Bowl winning wide receiver, but like, the bigger he got was the more detriment to him. His death knell was when he put the Hall of Fame jacket on his back. You know what I'm saying? And like, ever since then, like, they showed him like, dude, nah. I remember that. I remember that so vividly. Like, I loved Ocho Cinco, man. Ocho Cinco was that nigga, man. Like, on Cincinnati, like, that was the Corey Dillon days. I'm trying, like, the quarterback kind of escaped me right now because of reasons. But man, I was Ocho Cinco, the river dance. I was with all of that, but like, he just kept on. Like, he just kept on. He couldn't keep it. He couldn't level it off. And then putting the Hall of Fame jacket was what really took him out of anything. And he's trying to, like, he's trying to see. He done took the glasses off. he done took the glasses off. Put your glasses back on. Oh my goodness. I've been trying to struggle to try to get this, like, channel doing something, but like, I be working just to be saying, but getting back on topic. Shannon Sharpe played with Rod Smith and McCaffrey. They was just as good as a bunch of them wide receivers back in the day. Like, and Shannon Sharpe know that. He was a tight end. He was a receiving tight end. That's the reason why, like, he was a hybrid of, of what's now. So, like, he understand, if you ain't getting the ball all the time, it's not, as long as everybody getting everything, it'll be all right. But Ocho Cinco, he couldn't last past that. Once he put that jacket on, he put they just, I don't know. I mean, like, he fell off after that. It wasn't no coming back. I mean, I forgot how many years he played. I ain't got no data. I just remember Ocho Cinco was strong for a long period of time. But then when, like, he started getting attention for those antics in the end zone, I mean, he just couldn't level it off and get serious. And he didn't ever know when to not do it. Like, that was kind of like the downfall of Marvin Lewis too. Marvin Lewis, like, I remember all them days. Marvin Lewis was going to bat for Ocho Cinco. See, look at him. I mean, like, it's kind of like, I hate that for Ocho Cinco, because Shannon Sharpe doing him a mad solid, putting him on, so the consciousness can remember him, because he was one of the top wide receivers of his time, the time that he was in. He was up there with T.O. He was up there with, Randy Moss. He wasn't up there with them two, but he was on that level. He just couldn't tone it down, just tone. And I mean, I understand. I don't know, like whether it's, because I'm not on, but it's Michael Irvin. Michael Irvin was that type too, but he won because they knew how to temper it in Dallas. They let him go a little bit, and so I mean, but it's been a man. They just named off a bunch of them, but then for like, Antonio Brown, it was Hines Ward. Excuse me. It was a Hines Ward on Pittsburgh to kind of like have another standard. And then, Randy Moss bounced around for time to time till, Tom Brady just was like, yo, come holler at us. We're going to get you right. Just come over here and just do what you got to do. And it lasts for a second, but that fell apart. So, I mean, like, it's been many but T.O. was like, he lasted out. I don't know what they're saying because I can't, I don't know whether, but he trying to school him. Like, I don't know what Shay. I don't know what Shannon drinking, but like he trying to stay calm because he know they didn't want. He done won with Super Bowl. He played with the Ravens. The Ravens didn't have the quarterback Trent Dilfer. He did his best. Oh man, he did his best. But like the whole time he was there, that's kind of why like his the end for him was quicker than it should have been, because like they didn't have a quarterback to get him the ball. If they had, and oh man, Shannon Sharpe know what's up. Shannon Sharpe know what's up. But Ocho Cinco's still trying to talk it now, but like it's been plenty of examples of these wide receivers. If that's the case, then why Ocho? What about Jerry Rice? What about Jerry Rice? Now Jerry Rice what's so wild about Jerry Rice? Jerry Rice had that tendency too, but it was very toned down. And Jerry Rice from this area, from the South, and he know how to conduct himself. So like his stuff was behind closed doors. Some of that stuff was seen, like some of that stuff was seen, but like it was at the end, because I mean like he couldn't give it up at the end till they just ran him off. And that was the sad thing about Rice. I think I'm gonna make like a series of like videos of what have we become. You know what I'm saying? Because the hot topic to hit on is LeBron, and I'm a basketball. I'm a basketball fiend. Just to say, I got footage where I can refer to recent and past to make me remember, to help me remember. But I got a pretty good memory too. So I don't know what they're saying, but like I'm gonna have to look at it while I'm not recording. But Ocho, man, just give it up, man. The first step to recovery is admitting that you got a problem, that you effed up. You know you did. Y'all had a squad in Cincinnati. Y'all could have beat us if that roll up on Carson. Carson, what's his name? I can't remember his name right now, but oh boy, that the quarterback for Cincinnati, he got rolled up. I was scared. I'm a Pittsburgher. I'm a Pittsburgher, so like I was kind of like I wasn't happy because I wanted it fair, but like it was off. It was the end. and that's what Ocho Cinco like kind of like feeling like, because if Carson Wentz, dang, I can't remember his name. If he wouldn't have went down with that injury, the way y'all was balling at the first beginning of that playoff game, y'all, oh man, it might have been different for you. It might have been different for you, because I think y'all would have went to the bowl, because that's Pittsburgh won bowl, and I was happy for that. But like deep down, I knew like if what's his name wouldn't have went down, yeah, that y'all would have went up there. Y'all would have went. Man, yo, I always rocked with Shannon Sharpe, man. Back in the day, the Denver Broncos, I knew he was funny, like in a certain way. I knew he would. I didn't picture him like, I don't know, but like I always like he made them nice moves back in the day. Once he retired, he went to CBS, made a little name for himself. Then that kind of faded out. Then he went to ESPN, and him and Skip got along. And then when it was time, they opened the show, and that's how Undisputed came. I mean, it all fell in, and then now he everywhere. And that's my boy Shannon Sharpe. Like I always like Shannon Sharpe. I ain't, whatever he do, that's what he do. I'm gonna have to look at this. Fair use if I put this down, because like I just had to get this off, because I got a strong opinion about that today, because I could see that coming with Stefon Diggs. Stefon Diggs, like, yo, just chill, dog. I can kind of understand in Minnesota. I can kind of understand you playing with Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins, he like he ain't for everybody, I guess. He fell through with that team. He was getting Justin Jefferson the ball. Justin Jefferson like was on fire with him. So I mean, like, that's just like with Odell Beckham, man. When I used to go to the barbershop, I remember saying that they needed to trade Odell Beckham. And fellas laughed at me. They was laughing, because I was like, yo, like, he ain't worth it. Like, and then, like, just true, he done bounced around now. For a time, he done won the Super Bowl. That's what he wanted. He wanted, his validation. Cool. And, like, seemed like he good. If he gonna bounce around, like, I don't, like, I didn't understand the move to Baltimore, because what come with that. And, you should have went to somebody that was gonna throw 9 times out of 10. Now, Lamar done kind of even that out a little bit over the time. But, like, it's going to take more time with him than, for him to get there. Once he get there, he going to be, like, I think he going to be in the McNair range. When McNair, oh, yeah, it's getting hot. Something to... Oh, yeah, it's getting hot, yo. He putting him on the grill, because Shannon Sharpe trying to stay calm through the whole thing, because he knows. He played with wide receivers. Oh, man, my heart went out to him when they won the Super Bowl, because, like, that year was the roughest. That was the roughest for him. At playing with a quarterback. That's the reason why when he broke open, he had them two opportunities. He bust them things wide open, man. He knew. And just true to form, look at him.